Hello again. We are back. All right, so today we're going to talk about spouse time. And if I'm being really honest with you guys, this is a section of our challenge I almost left out. But again, in full transparency, it is one of the most transformational and personal sections to me in all of this. I've been married for 10 years to really, truly the love of my life. But I'd be lying, and you all can probably relate too, if I said that every year was a phenomenal year. And certainly, I shouldn't say every year, but that every day, was a phenomenal day, right? After having children, marriage can look a lot different. In fact, mine did. Passing each other in the hallway as roommates, tag teaming on changing diapers, getting up in the night, is challenging. Then add on two high-powered careers that we had, we had, and I was also building a business. There was no time at the end of the day for me personally, to give to anyone else. I was exhausted and I wanted to sleep. So you can imagine what that does over time to a marriage, all right? My husband and I collectively sat down, and this could be a whole other course in itself, and maybe someday it will be. I'm just really not there yet. So my husband and I collectively sat down and talked and decided we needed to make some changes in our marriage and to get to know each other again and to put each other first. First means before our children. See, the conventional life, and I keep talking to you guys about the conventional life and how we are going to break free from that, okay? The conventional life doesn't tell you that you can put yourself first, all right? Your kids have to come first. And I think that's a bunch of BS, all right? And we're here to take back our lives and take back our day. And that's exactly what this is going to do for us, all right? So, and this is likely how your parents taught you, that the kids always come first too. So in our house, our kids don't come first any longer. And let me clarify, because I feel like you always have to when you're speaking this sort of truth. We freaking love our kids, and we do everything for our kids and anything. But you know what? If us as parents, if mom and dad are solid and good and our relationship isn't good, that transmutes to our kids, right? They pick up on that tension, that dissatisfaction, being unhappy, all of that, and all of those behaviors are not something we want for our kids. So we are putting ourselves first and making sure that mom and dad are freaking rock solid and fantastic. So we are teaching our children to have a fabulous life, what a fabulous marriage looks like, being in love with their partner, and that's what's important to us, okay? And so it's and because we've chosen to do this, I have this written down, you guys, because I did not want to forget, and I took a lot of time to write this. This is one of the key differentiators in why our marriage is now thriving. All right, so let's get to the nitty gritty of it all and the steps I want you to incorporate so that you can share all the messages with myself and in our Mama Chat discussion group about how much closer and fulfilled you are in your marriage. All right. And if you're not feeling this way in your marriage, that's freaking fantastic. But guess what? This is still applicable to you too, because I promise you can up-level your marriage just like you can up-level your life by taking back your day. All right. So, and after all, if we don't keep our marriage healthy, happy, and thriving, how can we expect our life to be? All right. So these are my steps. All right, you guys. After the kids are in bed, we put our boys to bed at 7 p.m. every night. I know it's early for some people, but it works for us. You're going to spend time with your spouse. All right. For at least 30 minutes each day. You're going to talk to each other away from your phones with the TV off. Talk. Look at him while you're talking to him, okay? Don't be doing the dishes while you're talking. Look at him while you're talking to him. Give eye contact. Touch his arm. Physical connection is so important. At least once a week. And it might be hard for some of you to do, at least initially, but please do your best. Hire a sitter. Get a family member or friend to stay with your kids, and date your spouse. Get dressed up, like we talked about. Feel freaking fantastic in what you're wearing. Enjoy a hot meal. Conversation And someone else cooking and cleaning up after a meal, okay? And bonus, you're not gonna have to put your kids to bed that night. That's what the sitter is for. Think and feel of your spouse first. Do you remember those early days in marriage? How you do everything for each other, and you think about what would make them happy. We're gonna reintroduce some of that again. All right. Here's a bonus tip. I want you to do all those things we talked about. All right. Focus on those, and trust me, you guys. It doesn't take a ton of. It's not going to take a ton of. Time is not the right word, but it's not going to take a lot of effort on your part, okay? 30 minutes each day is all I ask for you guys, but you will be completely blown away about how it will transform your relationship with your husband. And I cannot wait to read your stories. I have helped so many people with this, and I cannot wait for you guys to post in the Mama Chat discussion group about how it's transformed your marriage, and share those messages with me personally if you're more comfortable that way. But it is great. All right. It is incredible. All right. And then in addition to that, I have a bonus tip for you guys. Read and or take the What's My Love Language challenge together. Identify each other's love languages and start doing little things for each other based on those love languages. Okay. I've linked here where you can go take the quiz to find out your love language. There's also a book. It's linked. Also, you can buy and read. It's an incredible book to just talk to each other based on each other's love languages. All right. Love languages are maybe you might even know yours, or you might not. Your love language might be to pick up or to cook dinner, right? If he does that for you, you're like, oh my gosh, that was fantastic. Thank you so much. Or maybe it's spending quality time together, getting out on a date night. Or maybe it's gifts. Maybe you love it when he buys you something, right? Brings you flowers, or a just because gift. That's what love languages are, okay? And when you talk to your partner, when you do things for them in their love language, they appreciate that so much, and they feel your love. And guess what? They turn around and reciprocate it and give you back your love language, all right? And that's what it's about, all right? Okay, so this is such a near and dear topic to me because my marriage is everything, and it wasn't for a while, and it's back to that now, and I could not be more grateful, and I want that for y'all too. Okay, have a great day.